President,
Okay.
classified material next to your Corvette. What were you thinking?
This video is brought to you by the Officer Tatum Store. The Officer Tatum Store. Get the merch link in the description section. Ladies and gentlemen, 30% off warehouse closeout sale. We are transferring to our new headquarters here this weekend. So we want to sell as much stuff in the warehouse as we can so we don't have to ship all that stuff. We are going to our new location. You know, part of me wants to have a what they call it, open house or whatever. You don't know what they call it. Breaking ground, you cut the tape, all that stuff. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe you'll be invited. But I want to let you guys know we got 30% off the entire store for our warehouse transfer sale. We're going to transfer to something bigger, better, and God is doing so many amazing things. So support us and getting some merch from the Officer Tatum Store. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notifications anytime I go live, make a video. Make sure you still subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Let's get into this. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, ladies? So I'm here in Virginia testifying in a particular trial. I cannot tell you exactly what trial this is related to being an expert witness. For my first time being an expert witness, I think it went pretty well. I'll let you guys know as soon as everything is closed exactly what happened here. Now let's get to Joe Biden. Somebody explain to me how this dude it literally did the same thing Donald Trump did. He literally had classified information found in his personal residence. The same thing that he commented on Donald Trump for doing, the same thing he criticized Donald Trump for doing, and the same thing that half of the country criticized Donald Trump.
When you saw the photograph of the top secret documents laid out on the floor at Mar-a-Lago, what did you think to yourself?
How that could possibly happen. How anyone could be that irresponsible. And I thought, what data was in there that may compromise sources and methods? And it's just totally irresponsible.
They beat him over the head. He's incompetent. He has to be fired. Where D.L. Hughley and them at? He got to be fired. He got to do all it. No. Let's talk about Biden now.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President,
Okay.
classified material next to your Corvette. What were you thinking?
Let me, I'm going to get a chance to speak on all this, God willing, soon. But as I said earlier this week, people, and by the way, my Corvette's in a locked garage. Okay, so it's not like you're sitting out in the street.
So
but anyway,
was in a locked garage.
Yes, as well as my Corvette. But as I said earlier this week, people know I take classified documents and classified material seriously. I also said we're cooperating fully and completely with the Justice Department's review. As part of that process, my lawyers reviewed other places where documents in from my time as vice president were stored, and they finished the review last night. They discovered a small number of documents of classified markings in storage areas and file cabinets in my home and my personal library. This was done in the case of the Biden Penn. This was done in the case of the Biden Penn Center. The Department of Justice was immediately, as was done, the Department of Justice was immediately notified, and the lawyers arranged for the Department of Justice to take possession of the document. So we're going to see all this unfold. I'm confident. Thank you very much.
Biden had classified information. He should be investigated to the extent of the law, just like Donald Trump. I want to hear everybody that was out there saying Donald Trump, look, he don't even do stuff. He got classified. He's a crook. Biden is a sitting president crook. Just as much of a crook as you say Donald Trump is. Joe Biden is a crook. And I have to give Merrick Garland some props because he did initiate the special counsel. A Trump appointee, Robert Hur, I think his name is, a Trump appointee as an attorney. He introduced him as a special counsel. You know, people so deranged, I would argue that they picked the person that they least thought would support Trump or do anything against Biden. However, that's just my opinion. Now, also, what you need to understand and what we need to realize is that at the end of the day, Merrick Garland gives the last say. Remember when Special Counsel Mueller came through and then Director Comey ended up giving the last say through the DOJ investigation? So the same thing is going to apply here. But Merrick Garland could get all the information that a criminal act has occurred and Joe Biden, he can say not a reasonable prosecutor would take Joe Biden to task, just like they did with Hillary Clinton.
Although there is evidence of potential violations of the statutes regarding the handling of classified information, our judgment is that no reasonable prosecutor would bring such a case.
So there's a possibility this could be a nothing burger. But at the end of the day, we have to be transparent. And I think that this is a fair display. I don't know, behind the scenes, they could be doing some shady. This is a fair display, in my opinion, of an investigation. When you find classified information in somebody's house, it needs to be investigated. There could be reasons why that could occur. There could be reasons, there could be no reason that it occurred. There could be justification for it. There could be no justification for it, meaning that somebody got to go to jail. But for Joe Biden to be out here and the liberals to be out here saying all this stuff now, I want to hear that same energy. And I got the same energy for both of them. I thought it was suspicious. I thought it was ridiculous when they did it to Trump, given the totality of circumstances, but that was nowhere near what Biden did. They didn't have a consultation with Biden initially, then come back and raid his house. They could have asked Donald Trump for all the information at the first time, in my opinion. But with Joe Biden, they found all this stuff and they had to do it. And this pertains to him as vice president. And we know that him and his son was cutting the cheese when he was the vice president. When I say cutting the cheese, I don't mean farting. I mean, they were messing up. They were cutting up when he was vice president. I'm interested to see if this is going to be a fair investigation or is somebody going to go to jail. A little theory of mine is that maybe, just maybe, they trying to get rid of Trump and Biden to usher in some new, some that they can control or manage. I think to a certain degree, maybe they want to get Joe Biden out of here because they know he's going to take a massive L in 2024. He is unelectable. He is not reelectable. And Donald Trump is struggling as well, although he's leaps and bounds, galaxies ahead of Joe Biden, in my personal opinion. Policies are on par. I think that all of his policies, except when he was advocating for the Fauci ouchie, that all of his policies were in line with what I believe is in the best interest of the country. But I am interested to see what's going to happen. I'm glad that they're getting a taste of their own medicine. And this is the point in time where you see, or the proverbial word, keep that same energy. So now for all you leftists, keep that same energy now that your boy done got caught up on classified information. Like and subscribe to the channel. I see y'all on the next one, man. I'm out here.